All right. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and it's time for the Trials Meta Report. Now, this is a series I've been doing for a very, very long time now, where I break down the data from last weekend in Trials and the week before. So we've got 2 weeks of Trials with Season 17 right now. We're going to break down the top 10 weapons used, so that way you can be more informed when you try to go into week 3, 4, 5, whatever it may be this season, and try to go flawless. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the top 10. Just before we do, though, I'm going to have you comment down below, what do you think was the #1 most used weapon last weekend in Trials? Go ahead and comment that down below. I'll give you a few seconds to do so. Click enter now, because the top 10 from last week and the week before is right here on your screen. We have week 1. The #1 most used weapon was the Austringer with 2.1 million kills. We have the beloved sniper, a sniper rifle meta. Is that back? We have the Peace of Mind, the Last Word, the Palindrome, the Ace of Spades, the Main Ingredient, the No Time to Explain, the Hawk Moon, and the Vex Mythoclast. Now that was week 1. Keep that in mind. Now let's go on to week 2 and see what the data showed on convergence. All right, we see the Austringer is #1 again, so that's 2 weeks back to back. However, the numbers are significantly lower. Last weekend was still a really popular weekend. It was only a few thousand less than the first weekend, so the Austringer's numbers are dwindling quite a bit. Perhaps it was just a ton of popularity initially. We'll see. We'll see if it continues to dwindle, and we'll see if another weapon takes the #1 spot inside Trials this season. The #2 spot goes to Beloved. Apparently, snipers are absolutely killing it. If you're using a Beloved out there, I've seen many comments, videos, Reddit posts. What role have you crafted on your Beloved? What role are you using of your Beloved? Let me know what you think the GODROLL is. Perhaps I'll be bringing a video of that very soon. The #3 most used weapon is the Last Word. So the Last Word improves its positioning from last week in 4th place up to 3rd place. No surprises there. I predicted that the Last Word would probably hit #1 this season. We'll see if my prediction holds true, if Last Word takes the #1 spot at some point in time during Season 17. The #4 most used weapon was the Peace of Mind. It gets pushed down 1 spot. Such a good weapon. The reason why a lot of people are using this is because it's the right archetype. It's the 540 RPM archetype. It spams bullets, flinches people a ton. With the new stability changes, if you get a max stability roll, if you try to max out the stability on this weapon by crafting it, you have such a lethal weapon, especially with Bungie's recent sandbox changes, where they've changed how flinch operates with the stability of a weapon. Or if you're rocking high resilience on top of that, then you're basically just using a weapon that doesn't flinch at all and flinches the crap out of other people. So Peace of Mind definitely deserving to be in the top 4 right there. But I think we'll see some other pulse rifles squeak in there, and I have a pulse rifle tier list video that I'm working on as we speak. #5 goes to the Main Ingredient Fusion Rifle. So fusions are especially potent this season. The reason why is because the special ammo economy has changed significantly, and so there's not as much special ammo around, but fusions are so lethal that it just takes 1 shot to kill someone, and it beams people from very far away. Very strong weapon, and in the current sandbox still doing extremely well. Perhaps Bungie will address this. Perhaps fusions will get hit with a nerf. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that. But apparently Main Ingredient is the best fusion in the game currently. But sneaking up on the list, we see Jotuun, which was nowhere to be found last week, but is #6 on the list, which is actually terrifying because this is my least favorite exotic to go against inside PvP. If you know me, I've made many videos about this. I hate the Jotuun. I hate everyone who uses it. They always kill me with it. I can't escape it no matter what. The toaster just lights up and I just get hit with it. You've seen so many clips. I don't know what it is. This thing, my face is just a magnet for the Jotuun, okay? I hate it. And I hope the Jotuun doesn't rise further on this list. I know a lot of people got the catalyst for it and they're just loving it, I guess. So Jotuun meta, is that where we're at? #7 goes to the Chaperone. No surprises there. Pellet shotguns get the harsh nerf. The range on those are so crazy, and jumping in the air with them is not advantageous anymore, so a lot of people are going to go with the exotic shotgun route and the slug shotgun route. The Chaperone was already so good, even though it got hit with a little nerf, and so not surprised to see the Chaperone at #7 there. #8 goes to the Riz Walker. The only pellet shotgun that we're going to see in here is the Kinetic Riz Walker. Very surprised to see that, but apparently that's the go-to shotgun. So if you're going to use one, that's the one. Next up, #9 goes to the Wither Horde. The Wither Horde got 471,000 kills. What the heck? That's insane to think about, especially because think of all the Wither Horde shots that were fired and didn't kill people. They just injured them or kept them off the zones or whatever it may be. Apparently, Wither Horde is so good in zone trials. I have made a video talking about this, about how it can stop bubbles and stuff. But that's crazy to see that the Wither Horde got that many kills. That's actually kind of unbelievable. The Witherhorde being in the meta in the top 10 is actually kind of disturbing to me. The number 10 spot goes to the Palindrome, which again, there's no surprises. I did a hand cannon tier list. Most of you have seen that video. The Palindrome is such a beast, one of the best hand cannons in the game. Its base stats are off the charts, and it gets some of the best perks to go along with it. So no surprises there to see Palindrome, but let me know down in the comments below, what weapons did you use if you went flawless last week? And if you didn't, then hopefully this video will help you so you can go flawless next week and every other week this season, because we only have one other Iron Banner week, and I believe that's July 26th. That will be an Iron Banner week, and so besides that week, there will be trials every single week throughout the entirety of this season. So a lot of opportunities for you to get out there and get that Adept Sidearm, and hopefully that Adept Fusion will be here maybe next week or the week after, because that would actually be really exciting to grind for. The Burden of Guilt, that thing is so good. As far as population goes, the last thing I always address, we had last week over 300,000, the mid 300,000s in terms of population, and the week before we had over 300,000. So Trials is doing really good in terms of population. I've said it many times before that Trials is like a dead playlist if it's around 100,000 or less, and we're sitting well over 300k. It's the start of the season though, so I imagine by the end of the season we'll be around, you know, the lower 200,000s, but Trials seems to be doing pretty good population-wise. Seems to be a good experience overall for most people. Let me know if you've been out there playing and experiencing extremely laggy matches or whatever it may be. But that's a wrap on the Trials Meta Report. And again, make sure to subscribe with notifications on. If you did enjoy, I'll keep you up to date on all the news in Destiny 2. Smash the like button. See you in the next one. Later.